Evil Dead 2, take one. And hopefully only one. I took notes for some reason, and there's only like 3 things I wrote.
Oh yeah?
Dude, no, like... Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Chorizo Bros. Joseph and Brandon back at it again. Yep. I feel like you've been away from the table for a while.
Yeah,
how are you
for
feeling?
A little bit of time. Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Glad to be back. Glad to be
watching
back.
some movies.
What
are we talking about today?
Doing another sequel, Evil Dead 2. We have not done the first one, but I think
don't need to.
If you see the second one, it's pretty much the pinnacle of Evil Dead.
This is the quintessential Evil Dead.
Yes. It's a cult classic. If you haven't seen it by now, there's so many more iterations of Evil Dead that have been put out since then. Oh, that's nice.
We got the Jack Russell dragging her ass across the carpet. So
classic. That's what she thinks of the rest of the Evil Dead.
As soon as you brought up the other ones,
yeah, the other iterations,
non-Sam Raimi ones.
A dog started dragging its ass across the floor.
That tells you everything.
That tells you everything. But yeah, it's a cult classic. You haven't seen it by now, go watch it. But I personally enjoy it. It's definitely one that I watch every once in a while, and it's a wild fucking ride.
Yeah, absolutely. My experience with Evil Dead 2 is much like my experience with Pet Sematary 2, which Jeremy and I just talked about.
Okay.
Where I had seen Pet Sematary 2 before the first Pet Sematary.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened, but it was on, somebody showed it to me or whatever, and then I had the same experience.
Probably copyright was cheaper and they were just like, it's on TV or something.
no, it was definitely
VHS.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
It was definitely Blockbuster. So with this one, I remember seeing this one first and being confused when I saw the first Evil Dead. Being like, this is like, it's the same movie.
Yeah.
So that's actually one of the notes that I put down because there is sort of a little bit of like, is it a remake? Is it a sequel?
It's like a rewrite. It's like a
redo
continuation / rewrite.
Yeah, it's just a confusing.
But he did clean it up, and if he kept it like he did the first one, and it was just a sequel of the same one, like it wouldn't have worked out. He had to rewrite it into a more goofy, campy version, and very quickly he did that within like the first part of the film, because it follows exactly how the last film ended with Ash, and then it just continues on with like kind of goof. Like it starts off with his dead girlfriend doing that little claymation dance.
God.
Oh my, yeah.
There's two images. There's 2 visuals from this movie that are like stamped into my brain that I will always think about when I think about Evil Dead.
Yeah.
The Evil Dead franchise, not even just Evil Dead 2, just the franchise in general. And one of them is the Barbie. It looks like they're just shifting a Barbie around, and it's the girlfriend dancing. And she's rolling the head around, and then she like goes and she like goes into the forest.
She just goes into the forest.
She like floats away. And so that's one of them, and then the other one is the maniacal deer head when it's like it's like cackling, and it's got the wild eyes.
Yeah.
And those 2 images from Evil Dead 2. I mean, obviously, there's like a lot of iconic, visuals and just like
lines and stuff like that. It's very
suck on this or whatever. What does he say? Swallow this when he shoots her in the face. Henrietta.
Yeah.
A lot of
Henrietta. There was a action figure, like a toy or something that
a figurine.
Yeah, that one of my cousins had.
Of the lady from Evil Dead 2.
Where she's like, and she came with like a detachable.
What a great monster!
She came with like a detachable head for that fucking.
That's awesome.
And when
that long
and her head, and she came with a
head.
staff, which she never had a staff, but the toy had her with the staff. Yeah. But anyway,
it's fine. Just so she can so she can stand up.
The noise that when the transform. It's like a
chimp.
Yeah, like a chimp.
Dude, I swear it had to have been a chimp.
I remember that so vividly, and every time I watch it, like that sticks with my head.
It had to have been a chimp noise.
Yeah.
Like an actual recording.
I swallow your soul.
Oh
that and the fucking chimp is just like embedded in
Now I adore this movie.
Yeah.
For all its faults and all its weirdness. But I have to admit something. When I was watching it earlier today, because I think I had just made a pot of coffee, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this movie and I'm gonna like lock in. And not that it's too hard because it's a movie I know I enjoy.
Yeah.
But when I was watching it, I was getting overstimulated because it's so loud and so like just noises and the camera shifting
zoom
around
in,
and
zoom
you're
out.
like, oh my god,
the sound of
on?
even the camera moving. They're like, they want you to hear. Like,
they want you to feel it. Yeah. And they abuse the shit out of Bruce Campbell. Let's talk about Bruce Campbell for a second. Now, this came about for a couple of reasons, right? Yeah. So we were talking about how we've been running a theme, sort of accidentally, of sequels and numbering in all of the videos that we've done recently, or most of them. We did Drunken Master 2. We did Blade 2. We just did Pet Sematary 2. We did West Memphis 3. They all have like a number. So this kind of fit into that. But on our Spawn one, you mentioned offhandedly, it kind of just came out of nowhere. You were like, Bruce Campbell has cancer.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And so that's kind of like, I was like, oh, we should do Evil Dead.
Connection.
So it kind of fits the sequel thing, and then it fits the...
And it's so funny that you were talking about connections. So I was seeing... connection that had to do with, because we want to do the Mario Bros. Movie. So we are going to definitely do that.
That is incoming.
That is incoming. But
the 1993 Mario Brothers.
I definitely think that movie is trying to be erased.
Oh man, they're doing everything they can.
It's no longer on any streaming service. You have to buy it on Blu-ray, and they're being like, the copies are being sold out like hotcakes. Like, who's buying these?
I looked at it. I was like, oh, I'll see how much it is at Best Buy, and then sold out. So people are buying these Super Mario Bros. Movies. What's the connection you saw?
Okay, so Dennis Hopper comes out in Waterworld, and in Waterworld, that movie?
With Kevin Costner. Yeah.
In a deleted scene, Jack Black actually comes out as another raider.
Jack Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're both in the same scene together, and it's both Bowsers together in the same scene. You have Jack Black and you have Dennis Hopper.
They both play Bowser.
Yeah, both Bowser. Wow. And I was seeing that recently, and I was like, that's so weird.
Such a random connection.
That the guy worked with the same guy on a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Just completely random. And I was like, well, I mean, we're gonna do
Mario Brothers. I think Dan's gonna join us for that one. But yeah, Bruce Campbell, man, you watch this, and there's something about his performance that's like really hard to nail if another actor does it. I couldn't
think anybody else. His comedic, physical, performance was so good that I was laughing. But then in moments of him being actually scared or angry, you feel that it's it's genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his comedic acting, him throwing himself around, he was flipping himself. Yeah.
Oh, dude, the scenes where, man, they drag the actors across the forest.
Oh my god, that thing where it looked like an explosion. That girl was just hitting the ponds of water.
Well, they do it to him a bunch of times. And then they spin him around. And there's a part where...
that's overstimulating, where he's getting thrown.
Yeah, he gets launched up against a tree. And then the shot is him fall, really dramatically falling into a puddle. And you're like, man, they just put this motherfucker through the ringer. I cannot imagine how tired he must have been.
Also, I did not even see maybe it was just good editing, but I don't know if you've seen the movie, so the editing is it's all right, but...
The editing is perfect for what this movie is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
oh, you didn't see strings or...
Oh, no, I didn't see a stunt double. I just saw Bruce Campbell getting his ass wrecked.
I'm pretty sure he did most of it. If not all of it.
When he comes out of the cellar and he's got one arm ripped, I don't know if you see how actually in shape Bruce Campbell is in
Bruce
this
Campbell's
movie.
A hero, dude.
Yeah, in that movie.
Yeah.
I was
yeah, he's definitely a fucking hero.
Bubba Hotep.
Well, I'm down to do Bubba Hotep.
Let's do Bubba Hotep.
But yeah, Bruce Campbell's amazing, man. And it's it's weird because you said it. You fucking nailed it on the head. It's hard to imagine who else would have done really good in this. Maybe a Christopher Walken type. I don't know that him specifically, but he could pull a role like this off. Because he wouldn't be afraid to get weird with it.
Yeah.
But there's something unique about, and like, because Bruce Campbell has like classic Hollywood good looks. Like, he's got like a chiseled jaw, you know, he looks like, but he like acts silly.
Yeah.
And he acts kind of stupid. And like that's the character. The character's kind of like kind of dumb, but it's charming. I don't know. Maybe it's more so in. It's more so in like the other ones, because like Army of Darkness.
I don't know if Sam Raimi specifically was the casting director. Like
they were buddies
that he chose.
Oh yeah, they were
Campbell.
friends from like high school, dude. From what the little thing that I read, he used to drive him to school. Like,
really?
Yeah, because I think Sam Raimi had a car and Bruce Campbell didn't, or it's one or the other.
Because he chose. I think it worked good with not having like. I mean, also Sam Raimi didn't really have like big budget back then to get a big time actor. These are all unknown, like no name actors.
Sure.
But I think even when Sam Raimi was like, "Hey, let's do Spider-Man," they're like, "So you're gonna put like Leo or something?" They're like, "No, I'm gonna get this like random Tobey Maguire," which ended up working pretty good.
Maybe it's controversial, but he might be my favorite Spider-Man.
I think yes, for me. I was talking with my brother. I'm like, I like Tom Holland. Tom Holland's, you know, he's like
no shade at Tom Holland.
He's a little high school, you know, but I like the
but Spider-Man's high school.
Yeah, but I do enjoy the overaged cast.
This 36-year-old playing a fucking high school.
I know.
You're like, what are you doing?
I was watching that Sam Raimi fucking Spider-Man recently.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're so good. But yeah, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, you're like, how are these supposed to be high schoolers?
The age of them. I'm like, wait, you're supposed to.
But they did that.
No, it was so funny when the scene when he gets bit by the spider, and then there's like the school. He's not even a teacher. He's supposed to be their age too, and he's like looking after them. I was like, yeah, you do look their age. You're all 30. You're like, they're supposed to be in high school.
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be like the student aide.
Right,
like the teacher's aide, and
they're all the same age.
He's a student too, and I'm like, that black dude looked like he was 30, and then it was like, they all look older than you. You're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But Sam Raimi did good.
You know what? We don't pay attention to that when we watch Spider-Man. We don't pay attention to that. We don't think too much. Why does that goo come out of his wrist?
Oh, God. Yeah. So you did have some notes, right?
And it wasn't too much.
Okay.
It was, because I think a lot of the fun about talking about this movie was going to be just, what's your experience with it? Because we both talk about like, oh, well, it was, my sister used to watch it or whatever. I feel like that was going to be kind of more what we were talking about, and just the odd shots and some of the weird, like this story doesn't really make that much sense.
Oh, I definitely have. Yeah, I just want to see what you did break down.
Well, the first line I wrote after Evil Dead 2 that came out in 1987, by the way.
Okay.
Was motherfucking Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. That was just the first note. Just because I wanted to shout them out.
Yeah.
So, dream team of Hollywood, man. Like, somebody that like is super popular and like rich now, gets huge projects, but like clearly came from. This is just it reads like a college student doing their project. This is a couple of young guns.
Yeah.
Just giving it all they got, using what the fuck they have. Very low budget, a lot of style.
Yeah. So I feel like the first run was like a college run. The second one was, let me redo the first movie and then finish it.
Which seems a little redundant. That was my second note, because there doesn't really need to be an Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, but I think it's because he's like, I liked my college piece, but I wanted to refine it.
Yeah,
I think this is a more refined,
absolutely,
much more iconic version of the first Evil Dead. Now, the Army of Darkness is just fun. I
love Army of Darkness.
I love that. It is like a direct
Klaatu, Baratu,
it fucking like this movie sets up all of for the Army of Darkness.
He goes, and then there's the TV show they did.
Oh, the
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. I did watch that. Yeah.
I watched some of it. It's okay.
Ash Williams doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those, let the old guy have his day again kind of thing.
I enjoy.
Yeah, but the next note was, is it a remake or a sequel? We kind of talked about that. I am not a fan of that idea. I do like Evil Dead 2, but I'm not a fan of the idea of how did that work? Because if I were a producer at that studio, I'd be like, we're not doing that. Mm-hmm. You can write another Cabin in the Woods story, but it's not going to be this same thing. Or, you can bring your friends and crews, but you got to write something different. This has got to be a different kind of story.
I feel like somebody saw his movie and realized it was also
it had potential
and to be a bigger, horror movie. It just needed a little more money, a little bit more refinement.
Well, right, but it's like
a little better of a studio to put behind. And I think they were like, "Hey, I saw that gritty, like you said, college movie, and it's like, let's give it a go."
You're probably right. That's exactly
what
it seems like.
The first 30 minutes is like the whole first movie.
It's just like a run back of it.
Mm-hmm. But then it continues like it's a different thing.
Yeah, like I said, I love this movie. I like this movie better than the first one.
They add the mom, they add the sister, and these two hillbillies. What is it?
Bobby Jean, whatever her name is.
Bobby Jean! Bro, I was watching that, and my dad just walked by, and that guy just kept yelling, and everybody in the movie theater, I'm sure, was just like, shut the fuck up, because my dad was like, well, this guy, shut the fuck up already? And you were just waiting for someone to just, the demon that was coming when he was yelling louder. It's like, bro, just rip this dude's head off already.
Yeah. Speaking of ripping heads off, that's why I brought these. Because he fucking kills his girlfriend with a shovel.
Yeah.
Or the reanimated version or whatever.
Buries her with the shovel.
And then he swipes her with the shovel and it decapitates her.
Yeah.
With a shovel. Insanity.
So good.
Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, that's not one of my favorite things, is that it's just a redo.
It's a redo.
That part kind of sucks.
See, one of the things that I saw that I was really intrigued about is the makeup and special effects.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So the makeup and special effects dude of this movie did the makeup and special effects of the Grinch, the live action Grinch, with Jim Carrey.
Okay. And kind of a 180. A bit of a surprise.
But if you know anything about that movie or enjoy that movie, a lot of people give a lot of props to the special effects that was used, but also the fact that Jim Carrey needed like a CIA, someone to bring him down, of being tortured,
what?
Yeah, so he had to be in the costume, and the costume was so painful, and the prosthetics they put in his eyes that he.
Oh yeah, I forgot how intense he was. So several hours of that.
Yeah, he would do 8 hours of 8 hours of getting ready, and then 8 hours of filming. So it'd be 16-hour days of being in it with the things in his eyes, and he was just so much in pain. They had to bring in somebody that worked with
to psychologically
chill him down so that he could finish it. And I'm like, bro, what a badass the makeup dude from Evil Dead is it's good, but it's gonna fucking drive you insane. I just like that little that's
that
crazy.
Little tidbit of that. That's cool
the fact that
well, it scarred Jim Carrey for life if y'all don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's it was a really happy 180, but also he tortured Jim Carrey in that fucking special effects.
So something about these, I have a respect for movies like that where it's they're not afraid to push their actors a little bit far, and really get to the nitty gritty of because you can't watch this movie as a kid, maybe you don't care or notice, but watching it as a grown man today. I was like, man, they really they abused these guys. I was like, they threw this motherfucker around the whole time. He's getting banged into shit, hitting stuff. Like you said, sitting in the makeup chair because when Ash becomes that zombie with the white eyes, that's a frightening look. Yeah, of course they're doing goofy shit with it.
Yeah,
but
they go.
But the look of all this stuff is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, when the boyfriend starts eating that chick's hair.
My god! Yeah, I'll do the boyfriend. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I like that.
But also when he was eating her hair, that was huge. Some of the choices of, it was good.
Oh man, having the trees, that shot was pretty. I remember, and I'm pretty sure that's a serious shot in Evil Dead 1. I think they do that weird Japanese thing with tentacle monsters. You know what I'm talking about? Where the girl gets like trapped by them. I think they do that with the roots or the
limbs
or the vines.
They do it with the first one, and then they
did a lesser, not as intense version in this one, where it's like they don't do that. They don't go that extra.
Oh, they went really extra in
the first one.
In that newer one that they did in like 2009.
You know what? I saw. I didn't see the more recent ones. It was like Evil Dead Rise, Evil Dead whatever. But the first remake, I did see, and I thought it was kind of okay. I didn't hate it. Yeah, it was like, oh, okay, cool. It's kind of a cool take on it. Yeah, because it was like, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a girl named Ashley, right? She's Ash. Yeah. Kind of a fun nod. But she's like going through. They're trying to get her off heroin or painkillers or something.
Some addiction. They're trying to detox her, and they take her to like that cabin.
Yeah, and so like that's they play off her acting weird as her detoxing, and that's why they let it go on for as long as it does. Exactly. So actually, kind of a cool concept.
It would make more sense. You're like, yeah, this girl's going fucking crazy. Maybe we should go to the fucking leave the cabin. And you're like, no, she's will do anything to like go back so that she can go get drugs.
Yeah, so that there's that. There's a little bit of
I didn't
logic to why they're not leaving. Oh, in this one, whenever he's like, okay, I gotta get out of here, and then he tries to drive out, and the fucking bridge is all curled up, and he's like, no. And you're like, it just reminded me of when we just did Spawn, and he's like, whoa. And another thing, it's like
and it goes like a hand too, like the bridge is like a hand. And then I realized when he picks up his girlfriend's like the necklace to like get
it's a skull.
Yes, it's a skull. It's like wound into a skull, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't notice that.
I don't think I noticed that before either.
The first time.
I saw it this time. Yeah. But yeah, that just because you mentioned that we talked about it on Spawn too, with the Wanda, but then the makeup. You were like, yeah, we were like John Leguizamo with the horrible makeup, and we were gonna do Mario Bros, and that would have had it would have had the legs. Yeah, bring me back the legs, dude. Yeah, what a crazy thing. So, have you seen that thing with Sam Raimi reusing the car, that specific car over and over?
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I put a list here of some of them, and I think he tries to incorporate this car into like almost every project he has. So it's a 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 is what the car is, and it's the one that they're driving around. So it's in the first Evil Dead. It's in this one. It's in Darkman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Darkman. It's in Spider-Man. I think it's in Spider-Man 1 and 2. I don't know about 3.
Does it come out in Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Drag Me to Hell. Which, that one's pretty cool, too. Have you seen that? With the goat that laughs? The goat that laughs like the fucking deer, and yeah. You know what that movie's about? Drag Me to Hell?
Gypsies?
Yeah, but you know what, like the underlying kind of what it's saying? It's
gypsies are bad.
Yeah. That's it. You're right.
Just like Stephen King said, gypsies are bad.
Thinner? Oh, no.
I would love to do thinner. I would love to do thinner.
We should do thinner.
Yeah.
No, it's about eating disorders.
Okay.
Yeah.
The buttons?
So, the Drag Me to Hell. That movie's about an eating disorder. It's in Oz the Great and Powerful. I didn't see that one. It's the one, I'm pretty sure Mila Kunis is the witch. This was before the Wicked movies got popular.
Wait, is it
James Franco is Oz?
Wait, is that Sam Raimi?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, wow. No wonder why he had Franco, because he used him in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Weird.
It's weird how they like choose.
They do. They like to work with the same people. And then the Doctor Strange you just mentioned, the Multiverse of Madness. I think there's a part where the car gets like thrown around or something. So, yeah, kind of cool. And it's just a unique thing. It's like if you know and you see it, you're like, oh, there that is. But it doesn't mean anything. It's just something he likes to shout out that car for some reason.
In the Evil Dead. So I saw this other thing. So. Back in that time where like all these movies were coming out, So we're talking about how, like, in Halloween, there's, like, a scene of, like, the previous Halloween and stuff like that. Well, there came a time where these directors back-to-back in the 80s were showing posters of the other directors' movies in them. And Evil Dead, I'm trying to remember the poster or what they're showing. I think they're showing, like, something from Friday the 13th or something. And basically, it was Sam Raimi saying, "I'm the new master of horror. Like, this is the new scariest thing." And then and another director did the same thing where they have the poster of Evil Dead in the back of their movie.
Heard. Okay.
And they kept doing that. And I forgot who it was, but it was like 4 directors back to back were putting
referencing
either a clip of the movie in the background or having a poster or some sort of item. Like I think Evil Dead, there was the hand from Freddy Krueger.
Yep. It's in my notes.
Yeah.
He's in the basement about to face off with Henrietta.
Yeah. So yeah. So
and then there's Freddy Krueger's glove.
Yes. So that's what it was in Evil Dead. And then I forgot what other movie had the poster of Evil Dead. And then in Friday the 13th, there's like a movie playing as well. So there's a
they always kind of,
or not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, not Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. They're all but back to back, they were just telling each other, "Hey, I'm topping you. No, I'm this new scariest thing."
Right. Huh.
Which, looking back, I don't know how. I don't know if there was a time when I was really terrified of Evil Dead. Maybe some parts of it when I was a kid. Maybe some parts. Maybe it was.
No,
I don't know.
No,
I feel
right. I think only like small children might see this and be like, "Oh my god, that's scary." I think it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it's like. You've seen Pet Sematary 2, right?
Yeah.
I love Pet Sematary 2, and it's because it's not scary. It's because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like it. I really can't imagine me walking out here going, "Oh my god, that's so scary." It's like gory and horror-y fun. It's like
what's that actor's name? Clancy Brown.
Yes, dude. It's funny because Jeremy said that.
Yeah.
We were like, because I remember telling him, I was like, it's so weird because Mr. Krabs fucks John Connor's mom because John Connor is the kid. And he goes, "Oh my god, that sentence has never been said before." He goes, "Nobody would get that." And I was like, "Brandon would get it." It's true. I literally said that because, it's such a Clancy Brown, dude. What a fucking hero! Did you watch it again if you haven't seen it recently? He kicks ass in that movie.
I do love that movie, and I knew it was like him crazy came back
Oh, dude, when he has the dirt bike and he gets the bully and he puts the dirt bike in the guy's face, and then the scarf gets caught up in it.
Oh, I need to rewatch it.
Great.
Evil Dead 2 had a bunch of really funny things that was going on. It seemed like at some point, like the squeaking of the hand, like as it was attached, like
how fucking Looney Tunes this shit.
Yes, he's literally like flipping him off, gets like smacked by a mouse trap, and like
the mouse trap, and then it
it goes
that part where he's on the ground and he's like crawling, like that's so stupid, but that
it also reminded me of
leads up to what were you saying?
It reminds me of that movie Idle Hands. Do you know which movie I'm talking about?
That was around God, that was like
Seth Green's,
I know what you did. I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, the peak of Seth Green's career.
Scream and like all those movies were coming out.
Yeah,
very kind of gross out, and then gross 90s. Out comedies were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
God, American Pie.
Yes.
Road Trip. Remember those?
It was
terrible.
It was right in that time.
Terrible, dude. Terrible movies. Scary Movie. God, I hate Scary Movie.
Oh, you hate all the scary movies? No.
The only thing that I think is kind of funny now is the guy with the little hand.
He's always been funny.
I know, but like, no, I'm saying like,
you're like, it took me a while to realize.
If I'm gonna say something that I thought was funny, it's just him.
It's the disabled person.
Yes. When he puts his hand in the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about other movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about Evil Dead 2.
Not the guy who's in the wheelchair who says that, no, I don't need any help, and then he sucks his own dick.
Okay, maybe that guy too. See, talking about it is funnier than watching it.
You're like, when you describe it, it's funny.
When you describe it, it's funny.
But seeing it, I'm like, I hate
Dude, you know what's funny about the concept of like trying to explain something to somebody that if they haven't seen it, you know, it's hard to describe something as funny.
Yeah.
And I've realized that Monty Python is sometimes funnier to describe than it is to see. Because I was trying to tell somebody, I was like, oh, you haven't seen Monty Python? You remember that one scene, and it's just a flesh wound scene when he's hopping around and he's getting his limbs cut off. And I was laughing as I was explaining it because of just how absurd it is. But watching the scene, it doesn't do that for me.
Yeah.
But somehow explaining it to somebody, I was thinking that it was funny.
Yeah. Because you got to tell the joke in your own head why that joke is funny when you're watching it. And then, I mean, you can retell that later. Yeah. But just visually watching it, you're not connecting the dots and making that joke in your head. It's just like, why is this funny?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, there was plenty of parts in this movie was, like, making me crack up. Like, from the hillbilly dude being so, like, stupid to... Bruce Campbell was just hilarious. His facial expressions, him like passing out and like his eyes going cross-eyed and like all of that, great.
Just a great physical actor.
Yes, absolutely. Very enjoyable.
In another world, this guy could have been like a Jim Carrey. He could have had like,
he could have,
like he has something. He has like star power in a way. And it sucks. I don't know if it was just his preference that he just liked to work on kind of just, if I'm interested and I think it's going to be funny, I'll do it. You know, maybe he turned down some things or wouldn't sell out. Or maybe he didn't get opportunities. Maybe. I don't know what it was, but I think it's kind of a shame. I think, I think people...
Sam Raimi always keeps him in
people
business.
Yeah, he always has a job.
Yeah.
People in our, echelon of like knowing movies and liking movies, like we know who the fuck he is. But I think most people, if an average, Gen Zer walked by, they would know who the fuck Jim Carrey was, but they wouldn't know who Bruce Campbell was.
No, probably not.
I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet. Yes.
And that sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's dope. He's dope. I would have, if I were a director, I would have liked to utilize his talent in some way,
Bubba Hotep. Got to do Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep.
Well,
because he was also in Spider-Man as the announcer.
He was in Spider-Man as the announcer in the first one, and then the second one he was the ticket guy.
Uh-huh.
And then he came out in the third one as... I'm trying to remember. He came out in all three of them.
I don't remember. I never saw the third one.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
He came out in all three of those. I know he came out in... the Sam Raimi Doctor Strange. He's like selling
that makes sense.
Pizza balls or something.
He was in Escape from LA.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a story actually involved with Kurt Russell in Escape from LA.
He could have been Kurt Russell.
He could have been Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Just what are we going to lament over all the good projects that he could have been in? He could have been Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, right.
Damn it.
Now I just love Bruce Campbell. So there was apparently a story where, I don't know if you caught it. I caught it and I didn't realize I caught it. I don't remember if I was like looking away at the time or if I just was glazed over, just absorbing the movie. But there's a part where he goes, like right before he decides to cut his hand off.
Uh-huh.
And he like gets up off the ground and he's like, workshop. Or work shed. What is he saying? It's one of those. But it's a dubbed line. He doesn't say it in the film. It's just Bruce Campbell like saying the word over it. And that became like a hidden joke. And apparently on Escape from LA, Kurt Russell went over and he's like, hey, say work shed again. And he was just poking fun at that.
Wait, in the movie that happens, or he told him on set?
On set, he said it to him.
Oh, okay. What, dude?
He was making fun of the line because it sticks out really. I don't know if you noticed it. It sticks out really bad. You can tell he's not saying it. And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like recorded a little too high or something, where it's just kind of, you're like, oh, what the fuck? I remember looking, going, what? And then just not thinking about it for a second because it's like, oh, it's just a double line. But apparently it sticks out enough that it gets referenced by Kurt Russell.
Really?
Oh, I was going to mention that because we did Slender Man, that there's a part in here where, like, if you were to like line up the plot, there's that part where the rednecky guy, the hillbilly, whatever, he takes the pages that he's trying to translate to like end the curse or whatever, and he like shoves them down in the basement. And there's a part where Bruce Campbell has to collect the pages, and that's the horror movie. That's the big sting is like, oh, he's got to go get the thing so he can say the lines. And we talked about the Slender Man game, and there's not a plot at all. It's find the pages. And it just made me think of Slender Man.
Okay.
Ash has to find the pages.
He does. It is Slender Man. Also, when he gets the pages, they, like, story-wise make them wet, and then he slips them together, and he literally throws them up, and they're, like, are in one solid. Do you remember that? He throws them up, it's like, this is the most hilarious prop of, like, pages that don't go flying anywhere.
Yeah, right.
They just stay in
the more interesting shot would have been to have them all, like, scatter.
Yeah.
No, it's... And then there's, like, the weird, like, the love... Like, is she a love interest? The daughter?
Yeah.
But he went to the cabin to hang out with his girlfriend.
Yeah, he just killed the fucking girlfriend, like, not 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
And that chick had her boyfriend with her who was hacked to death by Ash.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, at the end it was just like, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, and then, man, yeah, that scene when all the things are laughing maniacally. There's the lamp. The lamp that's going like this, and then there's, like, the books are, like, laughing. It reminded me, weirdly, of Betty Boop.
I thought you were going to say Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that too. Yeah. There's a gag I remember from Betty Boop where they open the laughing gas in, like, a dentist's office or something, and then everything in the room starts laughing. And it reminded me of that. And I was like, oh, this actually makes sense that might be a reference because this is cartoony.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, there's, like, Tom and Jerry type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The piano. I was like, Ash knows how to play the piano. That was kind of random. The sound in here was really strange. There's, like, shots that I love all of this. I'm not saying this is like a criticism. I'm saying it is just like how do you explain what this is to somebody?
Like the movie or just that, like that?
Just this, like, because it's so Sam Raimi.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's such a signature of his style that it's like POV shots, like going through the forest.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when there's a part where they go, "What was that?" Because, like, the camera just does, like, this weird thing where it just, like, focuses on the wood planks, and then there's a weird sound, but, like, nothing happened. I don't know if you remember it. Like, the camera just kind of goes crazy, and it's just, like, looking at just inanimate objects, but, like, nothing is happening. And
they kind of
the
say,
sound
like,
just goes weird, and he's like, "Oh, I think it's trying to get into this world."
Yeah,
and you're like, "What?" That's a fucking leap of logic there. Just that's probably what it is. Okay, sure, maybe.
Yes, by the second one, everyone is an expert in the Necronomicon.
Right.
Yeah, he's like,
right.
Ash has been there not fucking 24 hours, and he's like, "There's demons coming in this breaking through."
I know how to stop them.
Yeah.
With a chainsaw in one hand.
Yeah.
Like, that's iconic, man.
But also, I don't need a lot of explanation.
No.
I don't need,
No.
Like, the little bit of they explaining.
No, you don't.
And I think he did just enough when they, like, played the recording. The daughter now has some new information. It's new pages that weren't in the first one or whatever. How to end them, and that's all I needed. That's all I was
that
like,
fucking weird blade is in her back.
yeah, that her hand had, that his hand had. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that image of him with the I think it's his right hand.
The
chainsaw, iconic. The torn up like blue.
The scene where he like makes the. I love that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes where he was like,
where he gets the harness ready and
then he says groovy.
Groovy.
Such fucking good.
Yeah,
such a great scene.
It reminds me of I mean, not just in Evil Dead 2, but just I think a lot of them come from Army of Darkness. But are you familiar with Duke Nukem? Did you ever play the old school?
I know Duke Nukem.
Yeah. So his lines are straight up from
Duke
like
Nukem?
stupid. Yeah. No, Duke Nukem says like groovy. Like he takes straight up lines from Ash.
Really?
Yeah. He took one from was it They Live? What's the one where he's like, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
He uses that?
Duke Nukem says that, but it's from, I'm pretty sure it's from They Live. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He just takes lines from dumb movies. They Live is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one to do. Eyes Wide Shut, I was thinking, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about those movies because I'm like,
Eyes
man,
Wide Shut.
all of our politicians are fucking lizards. So we ought to watch some movies that have that. They Live is good because he sees the bullshit for what it is when he puts those glasses
when he puts those on.
And then Eyes Wide Shut.
The
Kubrick basically was like,
there's shit going on.
And that's it.
There's shit behind.
That's it.
And you know what? For all the years of people saying shit and like, yeah, there's stuff, and then there is. And it's in front of everyone's face, and it's like, well, just like, shut up. Just stop talking about it.
We don't know what you mean.
We don't know what you're talking about.
We don't know what you mean. Here's another Twilight movie.
Apparently, Stanley Kubrick loved Friends so much that he had his friends in, or not friends, Seinfeld. He loved Seinfeld so much that he had them record it during when it was coming out, and then send him VHS of the recorded ones to him.
So he could just
in the UK,
between takes just watch the newest episode
Kubrick
of Seinfeld.
Was from the UK. Is he from the UK?
No, Kubrick's like. Don't quote me on it. He seems very American to me.
Apparently, at the time,
what I think he would like to do is
maybe he's just living over there.
He didn't trust Hollywood, so he would film his shit in the UK.
Yeah,
I'm. Don't quote me on it, but I'm like 90% certain. I'm like, yeah, because he made Eyes Wide Shut, bro, and then he died like right after. Mysteriously. Like maybe they shut him up. I don't know. But yeah. There's not that much to say other than it's the quintessential Cabin in the Woods movie.
Yeah.
Like if you think about
cabin horror,
like this is the movie to watch when it comes to that. I mean, you got like Crystal Lake with Jason, that's all cabin shit. What's another one that's in like...
What is that? That sleepaway camp?
Oh my God. Yeah. So there's a lot of scary stuff you can do with the woods and stuff like that.
Cabin Fever was that one where they...
Oh my God, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that Eli Roth?
Is that the one where the kid comes out and he's like, pancakes?
Yes! Yes!
So we got some good cabin horror there. And then they did the joke about Cabin in the Woods. Did you ever watch that? Cabin in the Woods was kind of decent. It was kind of like...
the one with all the monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was like they were in a simulation of...
Everybody liked that one. It's
pretty great.
I think everybody liked that one.
Like I think I only saw it once, but I remember really enjoying it.
It was so out there, funny, bullshit, and was making fun of like all these, but in a actually... like knowledgeable way about how the tropes of these movies worked out.
This is someone who like knows. This is a movie we would make.
This is a movie of people who watch a lot of horror movies, shitty or good.
A million references.
Yes. Oh, the references were
maybe
endless.
We should do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. The pool that they have on
the betting
on the monsters.
Who did that movie?
I don't know who did that movie.
I feel like it's somebody who's like
has done something.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah. Somebody in the business that's been.
Yeah, but this is definitely quintessential
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods horror. Honestly, if you're gonna go, I think beyond like The Exorcist, possession wise, this is probably my that's people are getting like possessed type movies.
Yeah, it's like an extreme version of it.
Yeah, because they're getting possessed by like a demon, and
well, right, because this is more. God, it's hard to say. I don't want to say it's more actiony because it's kind of not.
It's just campy. It's just goofy.
It's almost like experiments. It's almost like how can I make this? How do I get away with doing this special effect? Mm-hmm. Was kind of what I felt. It was a kind of
with the blood going everywhere.
It was like somebody. Yeah, it was like him reaching out from the mirror.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of the vibe I get in terms of just trying to like string, because like the narrative is very simple. It's, hey, we're in a cabin alone and there's possessions happening and here's how they stop it. They got to read the words from the book and they stop it. Simple as hell. But everything sort of leads to another excuse to have a special effect.
Oh yeah.
So it's like this is a special effect show. So it's
the whole fucking
so it's either camera tricks,
the trees, the
the bridge,
everything.
Yeah. So they just strung the simplest things together to how do we get a part where we have a stop motion lady dancing around? How do we get we got the stop motion people here. Let's get the hand walking around on its own, and it'll flip off the camera. And then it's just like stuff like that where gags. It's like here's an excuse to have a gag. Here's an excuse to that part where they got Henrietta spinning on the ceiling.
I feel at that moment Sam Raimi was very much like, I need to fill every single second with something. Like something's got to be.
Yeah, you only get a couple of breaths. You get a couple of breaths before something else happens.
Like when he did this, like ADHD, like a motherfucker. Like,
yeah, I was actually thinking about that.
There's just a constant need to fill the void with something. A cackling.
There's no like suspense.
Squeaking, a banging. Yeah, it's not like when is the monster coming. It's like he's already here. It's just he's toying with you. It's like
this is a demon playing with his toys.
The demon is literally could get in at any point.
Yeah.
Like the fact where it's like, oh, it's trying to get in and it just gets in at any point. It's like it's
just taking its time.
Yeah, it's just having fun with them, like picking them off one
I was trying to cuz I don't remember a lot of movies where the trees attack. And I feel like the most iconic. Well, before, okay, yeah, I was thinking more like horror stuff, and I was like,
Lord of the Rings.
I was thinking more horror stuff.
Lord of the
Two Towers. No, Poltergeist.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's true.
I was trying to pinpoint.
That was before this.
Was it? This is 1987. When did Poltergeist come out? Was that early mid 80s?
Yeah. 1982 Poltergeist.
1982. Hey, I'm gonna come back. You guys don't know this. We're celebrating Brandon's birthday today. Also.
Oh shit!
Is the cake gay enough for you?
I hope it is. Better taste gay.
Can we see that on camera?
Yeah.
Blow it out, bro. Make a wish. Happy birthday, slut.
I wished all the frogs to be gay.
Alex Jones. Stop putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay.
Frogs gay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Does it taste gay?
It does. Sprinkles are the gayest.
They always put too much icing on these. Let me know, you guys out there, if you like a lot of icing on your cake, because I just want a thin layer. Thin layer.
Do you know what food cake is?
What's food cake?
Maybe I'm just too Maybe I grew up poor or something.
Now, you know how you knew you grew up poor? If you ever fucking started your day off with a bowl of King Vitamin. King Vitamin was poor. They used to have this old ass white guy as the as the King Vitamin, and then they made it a cartoon. What the fuck? Oh, I know what it is. It's cotton candy flavor.
You picked the gayest flavor.
Oh, I saw the icing and I was like, yeah, that reminds me of Brandon. What's food cake, man?
I'm trying to find it.
What is it? It's just some shit your family made up?
It's like you replace the icing with like cream cheese, and then it's basically like a sandwich, just like bread into a big sheet cake. You put like cream cheese, bread, like chicken salad, bread, cream. I remember I would never request it, but I remember on like potlucks and stuff, my aunt would bring it over.
Tia, it's your turn to make the food cake.
Yeah.
What do you mean, man? That sounds insane. We're going to fast forward to the part where we found a picture of it. I'm going to put it right here.
And now I'm thinking just some random thing that my aunt invented. It
is, dude. It is.
Even find,
That's not a real thing, dude.
No,
your aunt fucking invented. She's like, oh, this is a nice casserole.
This is a nice casserole.
She's like, and you're like, Tia, what is that? And you're like, she's like, it's food cake. Leave me alone.
She wasn't the only one that made it down there, though. So I think it's just a poor thing.
Oh my god, so bad it's not even on the internet.
Oh my god,
let's get out of here, man.
Yeah,
we're closing it up. Happy birthday, Brandon. From me and everybody else watching. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
We're gonna get out of here.
I hope this episode gets the least views.
I hope it gets the most views. What do you mean? We should be bringing y'all for sure when we can get our hands on it. We're gonna do Mario. Like we gotta do 1993 Mario.
Absolutely,
for sure. We gotta bring the Leguizamo back, man. We gotta get the legs.
Gotta get the legs. Don't forget the legs.
Anything else that we kind of are thinking
about this movie?
About what we should do next? Because I think our buddy Dan wants to join us, and we were thinking about doing South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
You know,
I think that would be a lot of fun.
You know, Kenny would probably join on that.
We'd have to do it soon. But let's do it. All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Like and subscribe, comment, all the things. We really love you guys for hanging out with us for as long as you have. We appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Bye, guys.